Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Let's go, baby! Let's do it. Let's do the first thing that we always love to do, that I love to do personally, and that's put the lemon. Let me just get this water over here. Stubborn little water. Let's get the lemon into the water here. Ooh, yeah. If you stay below the brim, it tends not to splash back at me, you know. And let's decalcify that pineal like we do all day, every single day. It's also really good for the body, really good alkalinity. Just makes you feel good, makes your skin better, makes you look clearer. Lemon water every single day. Let's take a big sip of that lemon water. Let's get hydrated. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for jumping on in. We're going to break down what happened after this ethereal music ends and you know. But shout out to everybody here on the live. God bless you all. And let's take a big sip. Everyone, remind me to order food tonight. If I don't order food tonight by like 8:45, I'm not going to eat. 9 o'clock, I'm not going to eat. So someone please remind me in the chat to order food. Otherwise, I won't eat tonight. Last time I got off the stream, 10 o'clock, everything was really closed. No food for me. Shout out to everybody here. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP right off the bat. What is BOOKMAP? It's a liquidity tracker showing us where a lot of the orders want to be, where the whales are hiding on Bybit, OKX, and Binance Futures, the biggest exchanges in the world. These are the leading indicating exchanges, so where these go, the rest of the market will follow. Cumulative volume delta at 1736. All right. More buy liquidated than sell liquidated over the day. But in the last few hours, we've had some short liquidations. Okay. Here we come to the downside. If we look at this, we have more liquidations to the downside than to the upside. Fat order book here at 26,400, suggesting that Bitcoin does like to come down, and there's just no more liquidity than down there. And we're about to break 27,000 as we speak. Here we go for a downside move. So right off the bat, just showing you the liquidity. And if you're in my trading group, we went over this already. We also went over this, but that's a whole nother story. We'll get into this at another time. The fib circles. That's another time too. Anyway, let's break it down. Let's talk about it. So it's funny. Remember the guy that was yelling at me earlier today? I had it out here already. Remember, I did this and he's like, don't project things. Don't do that stuff. Well, shoulder, kind of head, right shoulder. Not saying it's perfect. I'm not trying, but I had vibes. I had these vibes, you know what I mean? I had the vibe. And we take that away. I found it was even cleaner. It was right here, right? And we even found one of the 7-minute time frame earlier today as a group. Right there, the shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder there. If you remember, we followed this. It hit this line. Then we drew a symmetrical triangle. We realized price was getting tight. I grabbed this line from here. Control the here. We know symmetrical triangles at a 50-50. If it broke out, we would go to 28,000. If it broke down, we would go down to 26,000. Stochastics were high on the 1-hour time frame, right? Or actually, no, they were low, but they were high on the 4-hour time frame. That's what it was. 4-hour told you we needed a dump coming, and the 4-hour took over with a bearish engulfer and slammed us to the downside. The only thing about the 4-hour, it did the same thing earlier today for a dump, and we came back really strong on a wick. That wick made me really, really question whether the bears were in control, because how would they let a wick like that close in the 4-hour time frame? All right. But we did have bearish vibes. If you're in my trading group, we had bearish vibes. We were talking together. I was hanging out in the group. It's not all me, like, oh, the lifer, but everyone as a whole was pretty bearish. You know what I mean? So go back to the 7. We were able to find a symmetrical triangle and figure out the measured move. And look, that's exactly where price went. How did you figure that out? That's the length of the base of the triangle. All right. And that's where we went. Symmetrical triangle to the downside on the 7-minute time frame. So pretty interesting course of events. But that's how technical analysis works. This also has kind of a Bart Simpson vibe to it. All right. What if this is the shoulder, this is the head, and that is a right shoulder? Maybe not, but just things to think about. So right there, do we dump even further to the downside? That's what everybody wants to know. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. So right now the 7 is doing what I say is a bit of a bearish retest of this trend line here. Trying to get back in with a W, double bottom W there for the 7 minute. But what it also is to me is a bear flag. And that thing could drop us like a rock further down to 26,000. And that would complete this liquidity block for BOOKMAP. They want a big buy wall at 26,300. And if you think about it, we just broke through 25.2. Anywhere below these areas is the scoop up point. Really smart thing to do would be layer orders from 23.5 all the way up, because you never know. You never know. That's what I personally think would be the smart thing to do. MEXC is on a roll. 659 completely just exploding to the upside. MEXC. Unbelievable. Profit of a short is so low that it makes me want to go 100x long. There you go. There you go. And I'm going to rework the pattern too on another time frame and take a look at it on another chart. But right now I'm going to watch this flag on the 7 minute. It's overbought. And we're not able to get it back above this area here. So we're going to mark this because previous resistance, bounce, 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 resistance. We got to close candles back. We got to get back inside the zone here to remain bullish. Do we have a bullish divergence? I mean, we kind of do. We're going to double click the RSI, take a quick look at it. The RSI is an uptrend here on the 7 minute. It is a downtrend. Still yet to, no, I guess technically an uptrend from that candle to there. So no, I'm gonna have to call it no. From that candle to there it does, but yeah, no, I'm gonna have to call it no. Technically speaking, it feels like it, but it technically speaking is not. Previous resistance becomes new support here. Resistance bouncing this lower area. But look, we lost a point of control. We're likely to go to the value area low at 25,002. Another idea that I want people to understand and point out, if I take away the moving averages and we take a look at price action, I mean, this is a rising wedge. Rising wedges do break down 68% of the time to where they began. Just if this was a falling wedge to break out, you see? So this is likely to break back down to this area. You see what I'm saying? Suck back at least to here, you think, at 25,900. All right. No guarantees, but I'm just, showing you if we do fall where there's likely a fat spot of liquidity, little, and then if we lose this, 24,800, So we can make a higher high, make a higher low. We're going to look at the bigger trends in a second. It's Saturday night, so we don't have to look at the S&P, so we can look at something else. Does Buddy not... Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's not hate on anyone's indicator. Let's not hate on anybody's indicator. Let's just talk about the love of our own things. Instead of being no hate on anyone, only love for what we have. I always say, if I saw red plants and they were the hate plants and I wanted to get rid of hate plants, I wouldn't go around telling everyone I hate those red plants. I would just plant yellow plants and talk about yellow plants till nobody even knew what a red plant was. I'm not your buddy pal. I'm not your pal buddy. I'm not your pal buddy pal. All right? I'm not your pal buddy pal. I'm not your buddy pal pal. All right? Don't check me at the door over here. Don't spread hate. It wrecks your vibe. Trust me. The first person you hurt when you use hate is yourself. Yeah. You got to live in love and have the highest frequency possible. The chicks dig it, guys. For all those single guys out there, the chicks dig it when you live in love and you have the highest frequency possible. To all the ladies out there that are single looking for a dude, the dudes love it. When you're the life of the party and you got that positive energy, everybody wants to be you. Everyone wants to see you. All right? And to the binaries out there looking for a partner, it doesn't matter who you're looking for. As long as you have love in your heart, someone else is going to find you with love in their heart. But love is the strongest frequency. If you're around someone that's hating a lot, if you're feeling hatred, if you're feeling a negative vibe, It's coming on, it's spilling onto you like soup that just spilled out of the cup. It's all over your pants, it's all over your shirt. It's everywhere. Get rid of the negative energy. Wiggle it off. If someone's negative, get them right out of your life as soon as humanly possible. All right? Just stopping people from wasting the money on something that's not going to get you what you want to be. There's a free version, same Vu Manchu. Shout out to the Azazel. I feel what you're saying. God bless you. I don't want this to be like a hate group, you know. IOI, please love Saturdays and Sunday nights. Shout out to After Hours Investing for the 333. God bless you for the vibe. So we do have a double bottom. Measured move with a 7-minute double bottom. Technically would take you back up to the point of control. But you're getting overbought and you're rounding off and you can't get back above 27,000, let's say 100 or 20, you know what I mean? Right, we're like battling. Right now we're either about to lose 27K or get back above it. Tiny short squeeze happening on BOOKMAP, which is interesting, but it looks like that's kind of all we have. Like they're just scraping the bottom of the pan here. 27.2, and then we go back down. Like one last little... I will take this as kind of a wick here, but I'm shoulder, head, and shoulder. Bearish retest to the downside. Overbought. Says we're going further to the downside. Measured move takes us to 26,300. I show you a pretty nice buy wall down there at 25.9. And then if we lose that, 25.2 again. And then, hey, we might even go to 24,800. You never know. So that's what I see on the smaller time frames. Let's get out of this and kind of zoom out to the bigger time frame. All right. Let's zoom out to the bigger time frame. Okay. Interesting. Look, that was the measured move. Crazy length of the pole. Just insane how all this stuff just, like, if you just follow through with the plan, you know. So on this chart, I had something interesting, right? I had this this broadening wedge idea here. So we're going to deep dive this for a second on a bigger time frame, like the daily. We're just going to take a look at what I see. All right. So right off the bat, I see this spider line brewing. You see it? And I see kind of another. So I see a bit of a channel here. All right. And it's funny. The other day I was watching a YouTuber. He spends a lot of time on altcoins, but I spend like an hour on Bitcoin every time, and then we go into altcoins. But I spend at least, on a light day, it's a half an hour, right? But we probably spend about an hour on Bitcoin every single time we show up to the live. Every single time. Huh. So, interesting. Big time support. Blah, right? 24,500. All right. Where the candle was closed. But even when I made this channel here, in my mind, we did breach because we had to break this. You see, if we didn't break that, we could have come all the way back down. You know, but we broke this, interesting enough. And honestly, you're looking for the daily 200 SMA, which is crossing the 50. And now you're looking for the 4-hour just to come in contact. So, honestly, this is telling me that 26K may never break. And this 4-hour is about to blast to the upside on something pretty big. You know what I mean? It's telling me something is brewing here for bitty Bitcoin. Something is brewing for Bitcoin. All right. And you never know when you're going to get these prices again. You know, 22,000 now is 27,000. To me, it's all similar. And if these banks, you know, we keep having issues with the banks the way we're having them, we're definitely going to have an issue. And I'm not spreading FUD, you know what I mean? I hope everything is okay. But I mean, I've been worried about them printing money since 2010. Like, this has been my nightmare for a long time. I decided to smarten up a long time ago. I looked at everyone else and I felt like I was in that movie, They Live. I'd put on the glasses. Like, the second I put on the glasses, I was like, oh, we live in this crazy Fed fake money Ponzi scheme. I said, this is insane. I said, this is really, really interesting what's happening here. I said, fascinating, really. Absolutely fascinating. So, and just to kind of let you know how I feel about it today. Just want to talk about how I feel, if I can. So, I would like to, grab up a little more Bitcoin, How about $2,000 worth of BTC at these levels? And we may go lower. I'm not saying this is like a bargain. And where am I going to scoop it up? I'm going to go to MEXC because you know what? I don't want to pay any fees, and I want to just jump on in. I'm going to get 1,977. It just happened to be that. I didn't even try. I just hit a number, 77. We're going to buy $1,977 worth of Bitcoin right now. Why not? We'll scoop up some more Bitcoin in the amount 733. There's the 33. And let's see if we can hit the order. 26,978, starting to come back up there. Building more liquidity up there. They're battling it. Will Sammy get the fill? Will Sammy get the fill? And I don't want to play hardball for $20, but we'll come back to this. MEXC Global, MEXC, the place to be. MEXC. Trade any asset you want. Bitcoin, Ethereum, ETFs, tiny coins, big coins, some as big as your head. But I love this place. Lowest fees in the game of any exchange in the game. Use MEXC, link in the description below. MEXC, baby. MEXC Global. Shout out to everyone that likes MEXC Global and supports a great exchange. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. All right. So Bitcoin, I see a beautiful flag here on the 4-hour time frame. I've also penned this called an ascending cup and handle. The cup is moving up. The handle is to the side. This thing has a measured move of 31,220, 233. Don't be surprised when we get there. Don't act like Papa Smurf didn't tell you with the blue shirt on. Yeah, I called myself Papa Smurf. I always wanted to be Papa Smurf, and say you didn't. Who here did not want to be? I mean, he had the red pants and the red hat, and everyone wanted to know why. Okay? So if you didn't want to be Papa Smurf, no. Don't come here and tell me that you didn't want to be the king. That you didn't think Papa Smurf was the man. All right? So don't play me. Don't play me and tell me you didn't want to be Papa Smurf. Sitting there all wise with all these people around you, sweating you, loving you, bringing you things, telling you how awesome you were, asking you to solve any problem. You were the smartest man in the universe. You could do anything you wanted. You were the best. You were Papa Smurf. Okay? You wanted to be Papa Smurf. Don't lie. Your whole life you thought about it, and today you're finally coming to terms with it. You hid it from your therapist. You hid it from your mom. You hid it from your mother. You hid it from your sister, your wife. Nobody knows. But we know now. But we know. And look at this short squeeze getting flipped back to the upside. My order didn't get filled, honey. My order didn't get filled. They just turned right away from my order. They said, Sammy, we're not going to fill you. We're not going to fill you. We're going to spill you. And you know what? I always know when to buy because it pumped right when I went to get in there. Unbelievable. Tried to say bye. Didn't mean to leave you hanging. Mod had me in timeout. Shout out to Jacob Shelton. God bless you, brother. Thank you for jumping on in. And we won you over with the love. See? It usually is like that. I usually tango with people for a little bit, and then we realize we love each other. Our sweat mixes and mingles. Nah, it's getting weird now. Sorry, I didn't mean to be weird. Lifer, please do the Marky Mark voice. Why do you make me do Marky Mark all the time? Babe, I told you, babe. It doesn't matter, babe. Babe, I'm a cop. I'm a fireman. It doesn't matter. I played every single thing. You know, honestly, if you're going to look at me and tell me that I can't do it, it's just ridiculous, babe. I know I can. I know I can. I'm going to prove you wrong. I've been to the gym 3 times today, and it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. You tell me 6 times, you tell me 8 times. I'll tell you what. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. It's Saturday night. Every Saturday night, I got to do the Peter Griffin. And there's a point when I know I got it. Sometimes I'm a little high, a little low, and then I'm right in the pocket for Peter Griffin. I'm telling you, if the guy got sick, I could be like, hey, guys, just give me the lines. I could get you through the episode. Tell me what you need me to say, and I can say it. For crying out loud. It's not going to be that easy, but I'll get through it. Shout out to everybody here. We love you. If you watch crypto and you like crypto, watch Crypto Lifer every single Saturday night at 8 p.m. If you like that show, then watch some more on Sunday night at 8 p.m. And if you keep liking it, keep watching it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then come back again every single day. All right? And don't play games. Do the right thing for the lifers. Next time I see you here, I want to see your smiling face in front of the computer. I want to see the like button, and I want to see each and every one of you out here. May God bless you and the lifers. Peter, man, thank you so much for doing that. Just such a nice guy you are. The whole Griffin family, your son, your wife, just an exceptional group of people, Peter. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Just not Meg. Meg, we love you. No, I'm never putting Meg down again. Somebody said that it hurt his feelings when I did the bit with Meg, so Meg is the best. We love all our Megs out there. Shout out to all the ladies out there, all the lady lifers and the liferettes. God bless you all. Meg is the best. He said I nailed it. He was the hard critic. He said I hit it. The next is doing Matthew McConaughey's. He's honest, man. I like my Lincolns. I'm new here. What is going on? Shout out to Ronald Parker. Nutmeg is a horrible seasoning. Yeah, be careful. Too much of it. Right back at you. Mac Lifestyle in the house. Mozaza in the house. We got a full house here. Sorry, people are trying to get in the front door. They're cramming in the front door here for the Lifer show. Sorry, we're at capacity, 676. A few people are going to have to leave for some people to come back in. It's Saturday night, and we're in a small little spot in Brooklyn, and we just, we're going to breach the fire laws at one point. It's getting out of control, but I think we can handle a few more. Just come in the window, or come in the bathroom, come in the back. Just come on. Everybody come on in. Make room for the Lifers. So look, I'm watching this flag here for the 1 hour, for the 4 hour time frame. 21-day moving average coming to price action. I like that. Previous resistance, price could bounce there. You have an SR flip coming. If not, we know our levels. We know we could look at this like a rising wedge. And we know that it could break down 68% of the time to the beginning. And that's kind of down here. 19,005 we could even see, says the rising wedge. Just what the rising wedge says. Falling wedges break to the upside. Why can't a rising wedge break to the downside? But only time will tell. No real big liquidity zone here. Anything on this end all the way back and back. Nothing really there that's too crazy. A little bit. I'm just looking to see. There's a little chop. We can put a line right there and just see what that does for us. A little bit of chop right there. Someone may have a big order there just trying to hide out. You never know. So that is going to be our line that I just placed, which does have a spot of liquidity, a little bit of punch. Now, the 21 tends to be the move. We just got a golden cross, which tells me some big moves should be coming. And we just got back above the 200 SMA, which tells me some more big moves should be coming. So I'm excited to see what the 4 hour can give us because it's coming back and it's getting ready. And I wouldn't be surprised if it gave us some sauce by tomorrow morning. So get ready for this weekly close. The last weekly close was fun, right? We had a big kind of a move. I stopped watching Family Guy when Peter was huffing and puffing behind the deer. Jeez, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. FRA, GRT, IOI, GMT, GALA. When do we? You all think the alts will run? Stan bless EEED. See how I made that whole thing rhyme? You like that, right? I know you like that. Shout out to Lifer Fred with the Irish superchats. Ishkabaha, my man. Sam, can I ask your humble opinion on MEXC, as it is everything for a good trade and possible gains? Thank you for the dedication and the positive vibes. That work is light. That lights other souls. God bless you, creators of crypto. You're the man. Any price prediction for ETH by the end of the month? What's the best, safest, cheapest place to buy Bitcoin? Coinbase just charges too much. I mean, Binance US is nice, honestly. MEXC is the biggest thing tonight, really, in the whole market. Up 673, just absolutely exploding. I put it here like it could go parabolic. It kind of went down here, made a shoulder, head and shoulder. Could have had it in a bit of a flag here. That gives it a bigger measured move. That thing is out of control. The 1 hour says it could continue. Measured move to 796. I mean, MEXC is just out of control. It really is. This is in pure insanity. Pure insanity. MEXC doing damage like it's supposed to. What reality is the best to buy the Bitcoin? Where really is the best to buy the Bitcoins? Lifer, any thoughts on Hex? Hex has been a monster. Once it got, it's on MEXC. It's on my favorite exchange now, MEXC Global. Am I going to get my fill today? I believe I will. Who thinks I'm going to get my fill at 26,978? I believe it's going to come back to Papa. Come down to Papa, baby. And honestly, remember, that was just that one order on the order book here that looked like we were going to touch. Remember, 26.2, we took it. And then we're going to come down and eat. Remember, we saw that. BOOKMAP told us one more short squeeze to 27.2. We saw that. Look, they ate the order. The order got taken. Goodbye. Come back down into the liquidity zone. 26.6. Says I'm going to get it cheaper. I'm actually going to cancel my order. And I'm going to play hard to the bone here. And I'm going to do 26,660. The, what was it? 1477. 26,660. There we go. Just keep scooping up more BTC. So this thing is out of control. When something's moving that fast, smaller time frames of what you need. So I'm on the 1 minuto for the Mosquito. And we're seeing here, it's in a bit of a flag that could continue to the upside. Moving averages are getting far apart. Do you have some bearish divergence? Not too bad. This thing could continue. Kind of a shoulder, head and a shoulder, but it got nimble wimble on the right side there. I did say nimble wimble. But don't worry. We're all right. We can make it through that. You might have spit your coffee out. I don't know. Maybe your lemonade. I'm not sure. Don't drink lemonade. It has too much sugar in it, too. I don't know if it's late at night for you. It could be. Maybe it's not. How are you doing, by the way? How's everything? Are you feeling okay? How's life? How's your mom? How's your sister? Is your brother back from that thing? Okay. Thank you. I'm just checking in. God bless you. It's, so many things are backwards in life. Lemonade, like, it has no aid at all. It's horrible. So look, this 1 minute could make a pounce to the upside. Pounce de Leon's, a little bit of a pounce. You got falling volume with sideways price, which is a good sign for reversal. Lack of bearish momentum. But honestly, I would be scaling out of this if this was pumping up like this for me personally. I would be scaling out and taking gains. You're probably extremely overbought. Oh no, wow, the 1 hour's the 1 hour has a lot of gas. I mean, this is very interesting. You can't, look, you had a shoulder. Look, you had it right there. It was right there. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. And shame on me for not posting that. Inverted head and shoulder to the upside for MEXC. I was all over MEXC, though. One of my coins down here we were talking about, I wanted it to come down to the sweet spot. Came up. That would have been the position, though, when it got low. Right there at 440. It was on my radar. Where was my measured move for MEXC? Measured move for MEXC is up to 829. Says it can get that high. How do I even get there? Where did I come up with that? I found this giant triangle. I took the lane to the pole, and it said it would go to 829. I don't know. It is what it is. That's just what Mass said it would do. That's what's Mass doing. I own a bag of Mask, and I'm happy to see it pumping up pretty nicely to the upside. Shout out to Mask. And now we're back to a short squeeze. A lot of just crazy volatility tonight. A lot of up and down. A lot of chop. This is chop, everybody. This is hard to trade. A lot of back and forth for Bitcoin today. Really just been sideways most of the day. That's what we were saying today on the live stream, right? Mostly sideways or to the downside. We didn't say a huge pump was coming. Even though the 1 hour looked nice, the bigger time frames didn't look amazing. And I was even, I was more bearish than bullish, if anything, right? Shout out to Brandon K. I really randomly came across your channel, and I dig it. Keep doing you. Thank you, Brandon. People rarely succeed unless they have fun at what they're doing. Dale Carnegie, God bless. Hey, hope everyone is doing well. Thank you. Have not lost in 2 days. Much appreciated for the knowledge. Banging on them. Love your TA. We'll check you tonight. Thank you. Crust will surely get there. Crust. Interesting. I was timed out by a mod. There's my man, Jacob. Jacob, we love you. We love you. Amazing that you came back and you're here. I really like that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. And Mitch Ray, who inspired me to do this, live stream, is Mitch Ray right now. And I can't believe it. If you told me on a Saturday night, man, I don't even want to say it, but it is what it is. This is insane. Shout out to my lifers, 689 beautiful souls on the live. It's the energy and the vibes, baby. Because anyone can do TA. But could you do TA with a vibe, with a good feeling, with that extra push in your step? So let's get back. Is the double bottom attempting to play out? Or we caught up in the gains factory here? This is what's happening. We're in a symmetrical triangle. All right. Sorry, an ascending triangle. I misspoke. Forgive me for that. I don't know why I would say that. That's clearly not one of those. Shout out to Jesse Ray. We love you with the feelings. Jesse's got feelings tonight. I'm just messing with you, Jesse. I hope you're not. I think. God bless you all. Buy everything. Mitch Ray, time's out. / his internet died. LOL. Okay. Shout out to Eddie McCracken. Hey, my internet went out yesterday. So look, Bitcoin's starting to get the pump to the upside. Look at this. Making the move. The double bottom is playing out. Craziness. The ascending triangle getting pushed back. The short squeeze fighting back away from the liquidity. 21,100. It just can't stop, won't stop. And let's look at the smaller time frames here. We really need to digest here what's happening. I mean, I got this on this 30-second shot here. I feel like that broke out. Show me a candle, 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 1 second chart, show me a candle, 1 second chart, show me a candle, 1 second chart, 1 second chart, 1 second chart, show me a candle, 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 1 second chart, show me a candle, the 1 second chart, the 1 second chart, the 1 second chart. That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. But it is a Saturday night. It's the one night I try to be fun and different. Monday through Tuesday, I won't do stuff like this. Like it's straight business. Like it's no BS. You know what I mean? So clear a heavy resistance for 27,125. All right. Smaller time frames can even at least give you the resistance. I mean, it is the 1 second chart, but you can clearly see Bitcoin can't get back above that zone. Now you want to make sure the 1 second respects this area here. If it starts to fall down, you're like, okay. But if it respects this, then you know, okay, it feels this idea. I would be missing, would cash out and buy a house somewhere tropical and never be seen again. Saturday is always the party. Love catching your stream. Keep it up, my man. Bro, you like fib circles? Do a fib circle on the Dow on the log scale. Low of the Great Depression to the top of the next local top. Interesting stuff there. Interesting. Thank you for saying that, Mr. Hart. You just taught me something, and your name is Mr. Hart Teaches, so I wonder if you teach. Matter has a crazy pattern on the 7-minute. Just wondering, does it look natural? Interesting. No feelings in the weekdays, only probabilities. The weekend, thoughts, it's on. You're funny. 1 mil in 90 days means hyperinflation inbound. I know this guy's saying $1 million in 90 days. See how that came right to the trend line and bounced? How? How? Did I have a golden egg inside of my shoe? I mean, the egg would still break, even if it was gold, right? It would probably smell. Would you still drink the egg out of your shoe if it broke? I mean, are you getting any Arbitrum airdrop, Lifer? Got any price predictions? How do we get the Arbitrum airdrop? Someone tell me how to get it. Did I have to? I haven't used Arbitrum. Can I use it before the? If I use it before the airdrop, will I get some? Tell me how to get some, and I'll get some. I haven't spent time on it. I have to sit here and Google it and deep dive it, and I've been in the charts. Too late now. It sounds like it's not a scam. It's not. It's not. You had to trade on Arbitrum. I should have too. I knew about these airdrops, and I kept hearing about it. I messed up big time there because you knew all you had to do was do a few trades to get that airdrop. It's going to be nice. I'm telling you. It's going to create a sell-off, though, and then it's going to come down, and it's going to create a good place for us to jump on in. So that excites me. That's what I'm excited for. So price action so much sideways now, just kind of ranging between 27. And the 1-second chart kind of calms you down because you can kind of see what's happening. There's an inverted head and shoulder there. I'm apparently getting 1,625 ARB. So you can find out what you're getting already too. That's pretty sweet. That's awesome. Shout out to the 733 lifers on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. 326 people here. We're watching the 1-second chart here for Bitcoin. We're not trading it religiously. It's not my thing. I like to swing trade. I learned from Mitch Ray, man. Mitch Ray used to tell me 4 hours in the daily, man. I'm no chump. But I'm not, actually, that's not to say that trading on smaller time frames is, anything could happen. So look, we didn't make it out of this hole. 7-minute began to break down there. Almost get stopped out. Or what was that on the 1 minute chart? Yeah. Quick scalp did not play out. That's when you're kind of you're at the end of your level. But this still may pump, you never know. Anybody's teams win today that they wanted in March Madness. Since I was a kid, I remember when I first got my March Madness bracket from someone gave it to me. I was so young. So mask to the upside. Let's talk about it. People want to know. Is it profit time? Is it going to continue to pump on that 1 hour time frame? What's a happening? I mean, mask went up from 75 cents in September to 6. I mean, you have to be honest. I mean, even though it's a bear market, I mean, there's been trading opportunities like we wouldn't have believed. There's been trading opportunities like we wouldn't have believed. I mean, you're out of resistance for mask. You're going to hit 2 more areas of resistance. And then can you get to the promised land is the question. Your daily is getting very overbought. Moving averages are getting very tight, though. So then I zoom into my 4 hour time frame, which is, got busy just in the last few hours. That just got started out of the little flag. There's just a lot of hype on this coin right now. A little bit of a bearish div, though. Just amazed at how much gas the 1 hour stochastics have. So that's why I'm watching the 1 hour. That's why it brings me just right back to like the idea that you're in some type of flag. Just seems like there's still more juice in this. Usually I would say let's end it, let's talk real stuff here, but just the 1 hour, the 1 hour is telling me not to give up on this thing yet. It could really go up to 750. I know it's crazy, and I could be wrong, and I'm just looking at the TA, nothing else, nothing more. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Actually's got a little pump going on the 1 minute time frame. That's a small time frame for a bigger pump. But it is just breaking out, and it could continue here. 4% scalp coming. I mean, look at the movement of the stochastics. It says that it's going to do it right now, but you never know. But that's the stochastics, which are a pretty good indicator of momentum. They say a shot is coming here for this coin. We'll put that on ice. We'll come back. Sammy's hot stuff. Shout out to Lifer Friend. Shout out to Pump. How dare you? My 3-year-old is sitting here drinking lemon water with me, and he loves it. Oh, my daughter loves her lemon water. My 2-year-old loves her lemon water. Great stop in the rest at 675 and ready to catch a higher price. Won't sell the bag, though. Green stop in the rest at 6. Smart move, man. Give us a place called home. My home, the 99 Trading Group. Thank you, Sammy. Anytime, man. We love you, brother. DC on BitBoy was saying him and a lot of people in the office were doing tons of trading on Arbitrum, and none of them were eligible for the airdrop. Interesting. Weird. And we're just going to continue this consolidation here, but it's looking legit, right? A move is coming soon because we're getting tighter and tighter. That's how this works. Yeah, you can find the pattern in the smaller time frame. It's funny how the 30-second looks big now compared to the 1 second. It looks like I'm looking at the daily. When you go in that deep, it's so crazy. At the end of the day, look, this is all inside of a bear flag on the 7-minute chart that could dump. Like, it's just crazy, right? Like how deep we really are right now, in all honesty. And if the 7-minute, I'm going to make a call here, like, that's the bar, because that's the bounce, you know? And there's a point of control there, too. So, like, really, you got to get back up here, 27,300 to remain bullish. If you can't get above 27,300, you know, it looks like you're going to have to test either a double bottom here or somewhere on the lows that we talked about. These lower areas here, 25.9, 25.2, and 23,800, 23,007, right? I do like the 4-hour time frame. I'll give you that. This all spanned from this 4-hour flag that just looks nice. And starting to curve too. And you're close to the 21-day moving average. You know what I mean? You're very close. I got this urge to just long a bunch of Bitcoin right now. Like a whole ton of it. Just like snatch it all up immediately, you know? I got this huge urge. I don't know why, but it's like, just buy more Bitcoin, Sammy. Just do it before anyone else can, you know? And I'm like, you know what? I think you're right. 1 hour's oversold and the 4 hours oversold. Whenever I've seen that, I've made a really good long trade. Like, it's played out really nice. Just waiting for this 15-minute to do its thing. But honestly, I smell a long, man. My trader instinct smells a long. Can't explain that, but it's like, you know. Of course, we'll watch the smaller time frames for confirmation because I have no idea where price is going, right? No idea. And it's fun. It's fun to watch this flag here do its thing. And to watch the TA clean. Something about watching a pattern. There's something about probability that the human mind absolutely loves. Like right now, we're watching a roulette wheel live together. What's going to happen? Some people have big money, some people don't. It all depends. And remember, these are 50-50 patterns. At the end of the day, it's a symmetrical. 782 people on the live. Where did you all come from on this beautiful Saturday night? Almost said Sunday, but it's not Sunday night. It's Saturday night. Market is hard to trade tonight, everybody. It's back and forth for sure. Like that. Actually looking interesting on this time frame. Kind of a shoulder head and a shoulder, though. You got a bearish divvy now. Swing up while that's swinging down. Just something to think about. So let's get into the total market cap. Let's see how that's looking. That's going to give us some direction of the market tonight. Okay, so wow. So we put it in this flag. This flag could break to the upside. Measured move would take you to 1.16. We got to about 1.15. Not too bad. Now we're still in a flag here, so we can replace this flag with that flag. This was the secondary flag we made just in case we weren't sure what price action was going to do, right? I mean, this has a continuation to the upside. And so this is the same idea we have with the 4 hour. When we just look at it clean, we stay above the zone, we're going to continue to pump. $1.25 trillion and back above $1 trillion for the market cap. And holding pretty strong for cryptocurrencies. This is awesome. Shout out to Timmy313. Shout out to Board Type Crow. Shout out to Zhao Meidao. Shout out to Armin Habits. Peter Eckel in the house. God bless you, Peter. Shout out to the British Perspective in the house. Time to order food. Thank you so much for saying that, because if I did not, I would have forgotten. Dude, you're like I love you. I freaking love. It must be in some movie, because I'm always, I freaking love you, man. I love you, Love Learning. Like, I'm gonna eat the best food tonight now, and it's gonna be because of you. I'm gonna call in my order right now. Yes, I got a baked lamb dinner with asparagus, comes with rice pilaf, and some, tzatziki sauce with the dipping bread. Woo, I'm going to eat so good tonight. I'm so excited. Sorry to do that to you guys. I appreciate it, but it was quick and easy. Love Learning. God bless you. And thank God I was looking at the chat. I never even look at the chat enough to see that sometimes. 41,200 subscribers and climbing. Thank you for subscribing. On our way to 50,000 subscribers. Once we get to 50, we're on, baby. We're on. And we're never stopping, but 50 is going to be that. It's going to be a party at 50, baby. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. Shout out to everybody here, the Blue Crew, CNC Ireland, who tirelessly supports me. You're the best, man. May God bless you and yours. Shout out to Love Learning, who always is there for me. I have such an amazing group of people that support me, so it makes it easy to show up every single day. Love the content. Can you chart DXY, please? Of course we will. I like to leave it alone on Saturday night, but I will. Man. Let's take a look at, total market cap. Here's the deal. If it stays above the zone, we're looking for a big move here. So this is going to be a big area when we come and touch that 21. It's looking like a big move is coming to me for me. And if we get some more news with the banking system, you never know. We do see some bearish divergence here. It is a bearish divvy, and it's already starting to the downside. So I got to mix signals, but I'm feeling bullish. The support of resistance is, look, resistance. You SR flip the zone. All you need to do is make a high, get a 4-hour candle to close up here, and that tells you that we basically did a beautiful retest and held the zone. 1 hour and the 4 hour both oversold. Whenever I've seen that, I've seen a nice move to the upside. It makes me want a long. This has that ascending cup and handle vibe that I've played many times in my life, and I've seen it play out. Smaller time frames of minutia. 15-minute may come down one more time before we get a bigger pump. I'll put an alert here on the total market cap if I can, for the total market cap to cross. And, there we go, Bitcoin. There we go. Do what you're told, baby. There you go. Get that move. And honestly, it's more like a bull pennant now when we get tight here. Look at that. Now it's a bull pennant, not a symmetrical triangle, with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. You see how that changed? It's the 1 minute chart, but that's how fast things can change. Getting extended. More of a short squeeze again here. Look at this. This price action is insane for a Saturday night. 11,000 liquidation, $11,000, 9 accounts liquidated. I can taste the lamb right now. I can taste the lamb, baby. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to eat the lamb sauce. Who likes the lamb? Who likes lamb? All week rally, baby. Storage coins are starting to pump. I'm waiting for Crypto Life or Lemon Water Jar. I thought you got one already. Surprised you continue the order block below. Better not rug pull the lamb. Lamb chop. Ham is good. Lamb is delicious. Where is the lamb sauce? Be your own bank. Keep your own crypto safe. Everybody, you got to do the right thing. Get yourself a hardware wallet today, like the Keystone hardware wallet that we got right here. I got to get an affiliate link from them. I don't have one yet. But they sent me one of these to review. This thing is cool. Cooler than a cucumber. Cooler than the other side of the pillow. Thing is fresh to teeth. Bring me the lamb. Shout out to Bear Bully. You're never getting my lamb, Bear Bully. You're not getting my lamb. You will not get a piece of my... Don't even look at my lamb. Don't even look at it. He's looking at my lamb again. Don't look at my lamb sauce. It's my sauce. Who here remembers the egg episode? Love the life or family. Please look at TICKR, microcap. Any ideas? TICKR. Meat is meat. I hit it. Quit bragging about the lamb. I'm eating bologna. Hey, it's not my fault you're over there with the bologna. Lamb and Gaines, baby. Lamb and Gaines. Hey, I worked. I didn't even take a day off today. All right? That's a work meal. That's a work meal. That's an employee dinner. The egg episode where the wifer didn't remember to feed you. Yeah. Oh, my. Where she couldn't compute how fast an egg could be cooked. And I cooked that man his eggs. The famous egg episode. Man. Jeffrey Anderson. Man. So, you know, I still believe I'm going to get that fill. That 2660 fill. You know? I'm going to put more buy orders too. You know? Let's do 25 too. Let's throw another, like, you know, 25 to, you know, maybe. But let's just throw it all over there. Just tossing the money all around over here. So there's another one, 25 2. 16. That would be a good scoop. Limit in there. And we'll be in another good place. You know, you never know. 21.5 if I ever got so lucky. Make that one like $2,000. You know, just because. And then, like, if we ever made that gap one more time to like 20,500 again, and put another 2 in there, right? Make sure I didn't put a number when I'm sometimes when I'm live, I end up putting 20 grand instead of 2. I've done that too many times. Sorry, I'm limited up for some more buys for Bitcoin. 25, 20, just to, and it may not ever go there. If you're a good ladder guy, then the last 2 or 3 ladders should never get hit. And I've been laddering. I'm lathering the laddering. Like, it's insane how much we're lathering in here. All right. That thing still has gas. The 1 hour kind of still has room to move, man. I would literally just flag out the 7 minute till it hits the 21. And when it hits the 21, this looks like it can go for another one. Honestly, when this comes down and touches the 21-day moving average, that's where I would be looking for possibly another scalp. Forget the smaller time frames. They're too small. And we want to come down here, even put an alert here sometimes so you don't have to wait. You can watch your basketball and me and the charts. Sir, TA on Blur, please. God bless my friend. All right, and let me get to, I'm having fun. I'm having a little too much fun, and I'm not doing the work. All right, people want super chats. We got to get to the super chats. So, again, total market cap, can we hold the zone? Big question for Bitcoin in the whole market. Definitely a big area to watch. If we lose this, we're coming back down to here, and then we could lose the $1 trillion market cap, 980. I don't want to see that, but it's possible. Right now, though, we're nicely kind of back above a resistance. I want to see that SR flip. Shout out to the 766 beautiful souls on the live stream. May get the likes up to the watchers. That would be greatly appreciated. And may you pat yourself on the back. Forget me and my like. Give yourself a like. You're a lifer. God bless you. Let me shake your hand. How was it? Nice to meet you. Let me pat you on the back. God bless you for coming on into the live. Thank you for being here every single Saturday night, baby. Thank you for being here. I'll take you elk hunting for a half a biddy. A half a biddy I have to pay for elk hunting? Why can't I go for free? What do you think is going to happen Monday with ISO 2022? I did my lamb chops. I think we're going to see some pumps in these other coins like XRP and stuff. You know, XLM, Algorand. I think we're going to see some, you know, kind of a pump and dump, like, you know, buy the rumor, sell the news. Elk gives you so much energy. The iron content is terrific. Let me get that elk, baby. 6 away from 777. 777 on the live stream. Stephen Curry back for 3 from down. Stephen Curry from downtown. All the way from downtown. Paul Pierce from downtown. Dirk Nowitzki, all the way from downtown. Half a biddy, holy moly. I better get a whole family of elk for that price. I heard some guy used an antler on a peeping Tom. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Shout out to Effin Book. I love you. God bless you for being here. It's on my copy trade. Gabrielle Deuce. Or Deus. Shout out to Judge Bibbles in the house. What a name. I mean, seriously, of all the creative names here, Judge Bibbles, God bless you. That's awesome. Like, how can I not laugh and say that? Watch, I can say it with a straight face. If I say it with a straight face, it's gonna make all of you laugh. Watch. Judge Bibbles. Some of you laughed even though you didn't know why. It was because of the laugh track. Lamb goes good with belly button schmeck. This guy, I can't believe you made me. I almost figured. Yo, stop, man. Bibble bubble. You get it. I always got it, man. I've been getting it since I was 7 years old, man. Come on, man. You know that. I posted. I've been getting it. I didn't just get it. I've been getting it. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Follow me at Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. Celtics at the Jazz. Are we going to clean them up tonight? Are we going to play games? You know what I mean? What do you think? Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. Stamming getting it's in 7. I'm dead. Did you stack enough Bitcoin below 23K? Or are you a bit underloaded? Which I just made that name up, but or are you a bit underloaded? Like, my mind came up with, I don't even know what that means. I mean, we know what it means, but did you stack enough Bitcoin below 23K? Or are you a bit underloaded? I don't know. I make my own, I laugh at my own jokes. I don't know if it's okay to, but. Did you stack enough Bitcoin below 23K, or are you a bit underloaded? Let me know, please. And I'm one of the few Twitter guys out there that ask cordially for a response with a please. I actually use, I'm very cordial. Did you stack Bitcoin below 23K, or are you a bit underloaded? Let me know, please. You know what I'm saying? Just come on. So for the please, and how my Celtics doing? Game just started. Nice late game, 3-2. I'm in that. Remember that song? I'm in that. Once you in the Utah Jazz. I'm in that. He said, "As well, I'm up in the Utah Jazz." I'm in that while he's playing for the Utah Jazz. Yeah. Can you call me up? Give me up something to drink. Yo, that's the best song ever, man. Give me up something to drink. Honey, she's screaming, honey, could you bring me up something to drink? He's like, put the pantyhose on my face. Yo, sorry, I'm reliving some old. No, oh my gosh, man. All right, I got to do all the super chats now. $67 in super chats, $9.15. And I've been playing games. It's true. I've played enough games. I've had my fun. It's time to go to work, Sammy. It's time to get to work. But you know, sometimes I got to let the brain rest, too. Got to let the brain rest. The Rain Man-isms. Rising Wedge wants to break down now, solidifying that we're on our way to the done side. 7-minute flag broke down, or is about to. Yeah, we're Bear City, baby. That's a nice short right there. I'm calling a nice short right now to the downside. 26,560. All right. And I'll be able to fill my first order at 2660. 7-minute looks like a short coming to the downside. 7-minute looks like a short coming to the downside. The pattern's in our favor. The momentum's in our favor. And we're at a resistance we couldn't get back above. So, like, support and resistance are rocking with you. This is rocking with you. So, it's highly likely we're going to drop. But we are in chop. Let's see if we get a corroborated red wave down below us. Yeah, down here. We're coming down, man. I think they're just playing. They're liquidating as many people as they can in the zone before they drop us down. But this is very likely we're going back down. Very, very likely. And again, I could be wrong, but, you know, I am making a call. I'm calling it short for the night, everybody. And he finally made a call. It took him all the way from 8:15 to 9:15. The guy talked for hours about all sorts of things. He said Biggie songs. He was quoting all sorts of nonsense. He talked about the Utah Jazz. I don't know what the heck he was saying. But he said short at the end of the day. He eventually called short. Let's see if he's correct. Sammy, you got a mega ocean? No, I used to. But I gave up on it. Most boring coin to hold in the last bull run. Applause, please. Anytime. Actually, wait. That one's for you. Shout out to the British Perspective. All right, let's dive into these super chats. So many, I can't even breathe. I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm a little bit, but I'm going to do it one step at a time. We're going to get through it, layer by layer, level by level. Wow. Could that be an SR flip? I'm just too open-minded tonight. Previous resistance can support. Interesting. More likely we drop, though. I'm calling short and I'm walking away. At one point, you got to walk away. You know, market it's not. I'm not calling a huge short. I want to make that clear. Little bit of a dip here down to 109, and then we need that pump up. Let's take a look at FRA Findora. You guys got obsessed with it ever since someone looked at that low block. So let's talk about it. It pumped up a little bit. It's got lower liquidity, just so you know. So it's going to be harder to pump when the market's kind of up and down. All right. Let's take a look at the 2-day chart. Okay, you can't even get the 200 out there yet. I was just seeing. Daily. Daily looks good, but it pumped up pretty nicely, and it's just getting high in the, you know, on the momentum. But it could just, you know, it did just get back above the 200 SMA. It just had a golden cross. We could see a big move. There's some momentum coming. 2-day chart's just getting started, and the 2-day chart really was the chart. I've been focused on the 2-day recently. Bitcoin did damage in the 2-day. Can these other charts begin to do? Double bottom here, cup and handle for Findora. All right. Which reminds me of that hat, like wearing a hat. Wait, is a hat a Findora? I think I'm getting it confused with another name. I mean, funny, when you Google Findora, they're pretty big too. You know what I mean? Do you watch the VOB on the Fib Circles? Lifer posted. What was the name for the private keys? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Oh, let me just tell you right now. Do you want them now or later? Do you want all my private keys right now, or do you want them at the end of the show? Hey, you never know. At least he tried. I mean, you know, Smartest super chat I ever seen. I need a book map for my gastrointestinal system. Ever-growing bubble. Well, that's disgusting. You respect to you for the live and the constant great content. Shout out to Paradeep Panasir. Wow. I love when people come out and just say beautiful things. 2 Wolves 93 Shiba Inu to $1,000. I don't know, man. Still rolling. Here you go. All my crypto. LOL. I know, right? Like, just pass it on over. So Fedora on the 1 hour looks like it could pump. You see it? Low liquidity, though. Just be careful. Like, order book is a little scant, you know? 1 hour says it could get a move, but how big of a move is the question? 4 hours pretty overbought. I'd be careful, you know? Look for more sideways price action. It'll get squeezed in there. Pumps up. Safest play would be also a retest of this area. But a lot of these little coins do just pump out of nowhere, and they pump hard. So watching it closely. Not my favorite trade, though. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. But it does look like it could pump. You heard about the dude that thinks Bitcoin will hit 1 million in 90 days. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Anything is possible with the way the banking system is going. What if like 10, 20 big banks collapse and like huge billionaires just have no place to go and they just rush into Bitcoin and Bitcoin just explodes? I mean, things can happen nobody ever thought humanly possible. You know what I mean? And we'd all look back and be like, why didn't we have even more? But I mean, is that really going to happen in 90 days, dude? So I don't know. I need SHIB to hit 1 penny and I'm Gucci. Imagine that. Imagine all our lives flip that quick and we're all just Bitcoin banillionaires. And I said banillionaires, like banana millionaires. Because we have so much money that we can buy every banana in the world. And so we're called banana millionaires. Banillionaires. Like the Bonanno family. We just have banillions. I shouldn't even say that. I don't even want to, like, what if someone's like, he's making fun of them, and next thing you know, I'm out. I'm just out. God bless, you know, I love all you Italian people. No problems with them all. I got no problems with them all. So shoulder, head, and shoulder here to the upside on GMT, and that's what you got. We went over this on a lot of other coins too. GALA, a lot of things were in the inverted head and shoulder. It got the pump. Not amazing. Hitting a resistance point. May come back down and retest. A lot of times you do retest the neckline, and your 4 hours overbought in a lot of coins. 1 hour's just getting started, so do you get a pump of the 1 hour is the question. That's kind of what we're asking for this Saturday night. It's kind of sketchy, right, for the night. So it's either sideways on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, and we play out, or we get one more pump of the 1 hour. But then remember, that 4 hour just will come down. And it all depends on Bitcoin. Bigger idea, though, is this isn't a cup and handle GMT. I'm just not feeling the alts right now. Look, see how the daily's overbought? And we could get a massive move. Anything could happen, but I'm not feeling the alts like I normally am. Not just yet. The Mantra is my coin of the day, though. I love this coin. Beautiful idea. We talked about it this morning. It did break out of the cup and handle. Look at that. Continue to go up a little more. 84% gains. And I've been in this since here. And we're going to continue to rock it. Dimitra. I called it Dimatra, but Dimitra, DMTR, just doing damage like it should. Doing damage like it should. How has it only been 10 minutes since I called for food? Do you guys want to see the food? When the food comes, wow, my sister's in Cartagena right now, my older sister, and she's showing me pictures of all the old cars in Cartagena. Like, how beautiful is that? So cool. That's amazing. Michelle, we love you. Everyone, tell Michelle you love her. I'm going to take a picture. I want to see a bunch of people say, Michelle, we love you. And tell her, Michelle, we love you. Have fun in Cartagena. All right? No, if we can, this would be really nice for my older sister. Be the nicest thing we ever did. Michelle, we love you. Michelle, we love you. Cartagena with love. Here we go. Here we go. So everyone's tell Michelle you love her. Michelle, we love you. Hope your lamb comes. No, Cartagena, Colombia, we love you. We love you, Michelle. Have fun in Cartagena. We love you. Fun carding your hangers. You guys are funny. Fun in Cartagena. We love you, Michelle. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you, Cartagena. We love you. We love you. We love you, Michelle. Love you, Michelle. Love you. Michelle is hot. Something said, oh my goodness. We love you. We love you, Michelle. Have fun in Cartagena. We love you. Get a tan, Michelle. Someone said, romancing the stone film there. Wow. Michelle, we love you. Hope you have a great time in Cartagena. Whatever. Make sure you have the lamb at dinner. Love you, Michelle. Sam is holding me hostage. Michelle, you're the man. No, it's my sister. Michelle, we love you. Is she single? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That made her laugh though. That made her laugh. All right. We love Michelle. It's still going, man. Yo, you people are amazing. Dump incoming in my personal opinion. Well, that's your personal opinion. All right. Anything could happen. 27K is holding strong for whatever reason. But yes, I mean, you continuously look a low, lower high, lower high, lower high. And this is a trend. Look, low, high, lower low. It's almost a higher low though. But, you know, the trend feels, you know, fine, high, low, lower, high. Says we get a lower low. The probability right now, we're dumping. But the 1 hour and the 4 hour look amazing. So. Bitcoin takes more dumps than I do. Michelle, I love you. You the thickest. Yo, you guys are ridiculous. You the thickest. So wrong. Michelle, we love you. We're being paid to say this. Enter your stay in Cartagena. We love you. Wow, a lot of people really heartfelt, though. The Chevrolet was beautiful. It was. She's amazing. She takes amazing photography. Like, she's probably going to become a famous photographer at one point. All right, let's take a look at GRT, USDT. And I just set it out the bag, but I believe it's going to happen. So we got stopped out, but then it came right back and tried to pump again. Isn't that the way? All right, let's take a look here. But that was a massive dump. Inverted head and shoulder for everything in the game, but I'm not loving the setups. I'd rather even see the alts pump and come back down to, like, the setups are ugly. So here, this is the flag, and we broke out of it, broke back inside. And the 4 hours actually getting overbought for the graph. Want to make heads or tails of these insane patterns, but they're strange. They're definitely weird. At the end of the day, I guess we could do this and do that. And, like, you know, you got a little bit of this going. It's tough, though. You go sideways in there, but I'm using one. You can't make a trend line with one touch. You know? It's not legit. So you gotta have to do this weird stuff here that I'm doing. I've played this pattern before. It's not as messy, and it's played out, but it's ugly. At the end of the day, you got a rising wedge on a lot of things. You kind of almost look. I'm gonna say something, but it's weird. And I've seen this happen where the Eve and the Atom are the other sides, right? And you know, you get the Atom and Eve double top the other way, right? That's making the most sense to me. My brain is getting racked looking at what's going on here. And this isn't a lot of coins. They look a lot like this, so it's pretty weird, right? Price action's getting close, but look at the daily overbought too. Not a huge fan of the daily right now. I'm really not. The 4 hours gonna have to pull out something out of the back end here and do something amazing. Did I say out of the back? I mean, I don't know if I meant the back end. You know what I mean? Like the back end alley or the back end. Like, I don't know what I meant per se, but you know what I mean, right? Like out the back. I don't. I'm just gonna stop here. But so this could get all the way here to what, 31 cents. Smart move here would be to wait for it to get back above this resistance. Pumps up, retest that zone, and gets the pump up, right? But, you know, pattern is strange. Maybe they all pump out of nowhere. It is a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. I'll be honest, price action is strange. I see an inverted head and shoulder with an oversold 4 hour. I guess at the end of the day, you got to play it. Now you're getting tighter in that zone. But, I mean, you know what? The 4 hours oversold, the 1 hour's oversold, you're getting tight. Likelihood of a move to the upside for GRT here. All right. And then we getting through these chats. Okay, let's take a look at where do you think the alts will run to? I'm not sure about that question. I need to get skipped from that one. And GRT 4 hours, same thing we're looking at. I kind of went in depth, and I did cover the 4 hour there. 4 hour does look good to me, but that could go up and down and dump. You know, you have a resistance that you need to get back above, which is 18 cents. My man asked about this new little coin called TICKR that I've never heard about. That's my man Birdman with the $20 super chat too, Birdman. I'm sorry it took me so long. When the food comes, I'm going to have to bounce. That's probably going to be my time to bounce. TICKR, $1 million, tiny market cap. Where can we find this puppy? On Uniswap only. Revolutionary new app unifies artificial intelligence and machine learning to extract valuable insights from token names. Despite the abundance of apps and websites that offer analytical data, TICKR. Interesting. It sounds pretty cool. TICKR.tech. Interesting. You might have given us something that's worth... I mean, you're Birdman. You would never give us garbage. You've been one of the first lifers. When we had like 100 lifers or less, you were one of the first. You're one of the first people to get to pay for the tutoring. You're one of my first students, man. So you're the man, dude. May God bless you. Site is taking way too long to load. That's kind of a sketchy thing. Site's taking way too long to load. So we're going to move on from that for a second. Maybe they're just doing something tonight. But I like the concept. Like, you get the concept and the idea, and it has the word AI and machine learning, of course. They want to put that in there to get you going. All right. 27,100 continuing. We're fighting 27,000 pretty nicely. Just fighting it. Fighting it. Pretty crazy. We're kind of technically in this, right? I mean, see that? So this is gone. Taking away the rising wedge for now. It's too much. Taking away the moving averages. They're too much. This already happened. We don't need it anymore. That could be wick to wickage. And then we could even come just back down to the bottom of the pattern again. Like, whatevers. But you're just slowly bleeding to the downside here. Alert on mask. Okay, GALA, TICKR, and Blur. GALA USDT here. So we talked about GALA moving out of this inverted head and shoulder last night on the live, if I remember this, or yesterday on the live, or maybe this morning. I don't even know. It all blurs in together after a while. I can't remember a dang thing. This looks like you're going to pump on the 1 hour time frame. Maybe Bitcoin goes sideways tonight. We get a little bit of an altcoin pumper. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. This suggests we will pump up to about 5 6/10 of a cent for GALA. It's already starting, and look, you got legs on that 1 hour. So that says you're going to pump. You know, so I'll keep it simple, and then you'll hit the measured move of the inverted head and shoulder. I like what GALA's doing. 15-minute may have to give you something special, but I'm not going to dissect it tonight. 1 hour looks good to me. Quant, we got into Quant, remember back at 87. Back when I was at Vegas in October, I remember the last big Quant idea. Inverted head and shoulder broke out beautifully. That was a beautiful move. 121 all the way up to 232. Now I've just got it in this dicey, ascending triangle. Broke out, broke back in. It has a resistance at 157. It came back down. Looks like this is going to be an accumulation zone for Quant right there. Anywhere between 117 and about 157 before it limps back up all the way to $300. And that's what I'm seeing on the bigger time frame. Like, we look at our 8-day, and the 8-day chart could be flipping back up here. I do look at that's a shoulder, head, and a shoulder on Quant. ISO coin's going to tank. That's a bit weird. Look at that. It's a bit awkward, and that could just dump on you. Let's just take that measured move for now. I mean, that's weird, right? That tells you Quant goes all the way back to $30. What does ISO 20 turn into something different? And they just say, like, none of these coins mattered and everyone just dumps them all? I don't know. It's really, really weird. I'm not going to go with that narrative. It doesn't make sense to me. Quant has too much of a narrative, too many people getting in, too many people believing in it. But yeah, Quant to me is an accumulation coin for a bigger swing trade, in my opinion. And that's how you trade Quant. I wouldn't be looking at it to like snipe it. I'll be accumulating it in here and then selling off anywhere between $250 and $300. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Let's take a look at Blur token. So we had something drawn on Blur here. Let's see what was brewing with me eyes here. So yeah, I mean, Blur was hot, but I think, you know, whoever had access was VCs. We had this inverted head and shoulder. Could it break out? It tried to, but could never get it back above this resistance, and then would just continue to bear flag its way on out, right? So I believe whoever had access to this project at the beginning must have sold it off, right? That's kind of what happens. So, and do you eventually make a rounded bottom? It's too new to tell where this really thing wants to round off and what it's doing. The NFT market really hasn't made the biggest pickup yet either. It's still kind of, you know, in its low points. So, you know, I'm with, this is just, you know, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You know, you have resistance at 74 cents, and you know you had a support at 44. You bounced. And you make it somewhat of a triangle here. So this is a possible trade. There we go. I just had to zoom in. Possible move here on the 1 hour time frame for Blur. If it hit the bottom, 61% gains too. Wouldn't be that bad. And the stop loss could be below the 200 SMA. And risking like 15% to gain 60. Not too bad. Blur's on the radar. Pointing up. Let's look at our 4 hour. 4 hour looks good too. So interesting. Oversold in the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Sold higher low. This looks highly likely for a move. Thank you for giving us Blur. God bless you. And it may have been one of the last ones. Oversold in the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame for Blur. All right. For Blur, it was all a blur. I used to read Word Up Blur magazine. We all moved the family farm. We got 350 acres of peace and quiet. 350 acres? I want it so bad. Show me where and I'll come meet right next to you. 350 acres, man. Can I live on like 10 of them? I won't bother you much, man. I'll milk your cows in the morning. I'll clean your pails. I'll rake the leaves. I'll even bale the hay, dude. Just for 10 acres, man. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm calling 22.9 minimum for Bitcoin. GALA pumping, baby. There you go. Did I miss IOI? No, I did. I didn't get there yet. Lifer doesn't give financial advice, but I do. You should build a budget to see how much you can afford to sink into crypto. You can find out. You're funny, man, this guy. Many times he reads them if there's time. Super chat mods, try to put the message in the post. Thanks, Sam. Shout out to Crypto Rambler in the house. God bless you for the $5 super chat. Thank you for being here. $89 in chat revenue. God bless each and every one of you. I sent that tweet. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, brother. What do you think of STX ordinals? I minted a few. Probably a smart idea to do. Honestly, you're head of the crowd right there doing that. Let's look at IOI and Sushi. IOI token on KuCoin. Wow, it's funny that you said that and then look at it, right? And we just caught ourselves a winner. I mean, it's consolidating really nicely. Why won't it pump? Hold on one second. The lamb came. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get into IOI. I will show you the lamb, though. Oh, my God. I can't wait to look at it. I don't want to spill it on the rug, though. This thing can be a messy meal. Are y'all ready for the unveiling? This better look amazing, right? Ah. Oh, they gave me potatoes today. Usually they give me asparagus. The lamb's in there, baked lamb. All right. Comes with the pita, the rice pilaf. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Oh, I want to eat that lamb so bad right now. Oh my gosh. I'll get there when the work... You get to eat when the work's done, Sam. You get to eat when the work's done. No eat, no pay. No eat, no pay. You want me to play no eat, no pay? I'll play it. So Iowa looks like a big move is coming. I mean, I've played moves like this many, many times. You have to play moves like this. You know, not you, but, you know, a trader. It's like you got no choice. You know, moving average is a little further apart than I want. Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. 4 hours ready to rock on you, though. Daily's a little higher than you want, but could flip. 22 can move on you. 6 hours ready to rock. I like this. 15-minute, really, who cares? Minutia. I'm all over this. These are the setups that we play. These are what I look for every single day. This looks beautiful. This is a hot one. This is a hot one. Yeah. This is one of those ones. You know what I mean? This is one of the hot sauceums. It's one of the awesome sauceum. Drop them, it's awesome. Right? That's a bull pennant right there. It's a bull panito. Dude, I can smell the lamb. Can you smell the lamb? Who here can smell the lamb? Raise your hand if you can smell the lamb. If you can smell what the lamb is cooking. Shout out to the 700 people on the live kicking it with me. On a Saturday night too. Low Stokes rising, pushing up on the 1 hour. Pushing up on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. It already did a golden Fibonacci retracement if you pull it up here. It bounced right in there and bounced, so it did that already. Moving averages are getting close and tight. I love to see that. Right? Falling volume with falling price. That's nice to see. This looks good to me, baby. I like what I'm seeing here. MACD, lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Not financial advice. But this thing looks sweet to me. To my technical analysis, look how tight it's in the channel. I look for tightness in the channel. IOI, baby. IOI. And it's the IOI token. I remember when this came out. I made a video about this. People don't realize it. When it first came out. I really think I did. You probably don't believe me. I think the title was something different, though. IOI, way back in the day, though. This was like 2 years ago, I think. I just found it. It was like a gem on like Binance Smart Chain or something. It had first come out, IOI. That looks so sweet to me. And it took us all night to find a gem like that. That looks so money. Have a look at MDR, Fedora. A fedora, yeah. See, he said a fedora. See, he came all the way with fedora. It took all that time for someone to come back with the hat idea. I was like, Findora. He's like, no, it's a fedora. But I knew it was close. Eat now, I don't eat pig, man. I only eat lamb. Lamb with rice is nice. Bing bong, let's get it. Shout out to Dollar Cryptos. My Go Curry order on the way. Look at the Tor Wallet Anonymous to pay and store encrypted messages through email, e-transfer through email. Check website. Chart, please. This is a gem. Tor Wallet Anonymous. Yeah. That's the TON coin, right? Chat GBTC on MEXC Global GBT. Matter 7 minutes. BABYDOGE FKX. Wow, you guys are keeping them coming. I thought I was done. Am I done yet? I gotta eat. I'm getting hungry, y'all. That's what happens when the lifer gets overworked. So this thing came out today and just, it did absolutely rip. Should have just bought it the second it came out. No, on the 13th. Already went up 200%. That simple. I mean, this looks like an easy gimme. Like, comes back down. I mean, maybe it dips to 0, but Fibonacci retracement. 15-minute will probably give you the best sauce on it. Maybe the 333. No. 33-minute. 50 minutes overbought. Wait for it to come on down. Starting to kind of respect this bigger trend that it's got going on. Let me match it. So that's the trend line that we should bounce. Well, we're going to have gems on MEXC in the next run and KuCoin. I'm going to have my hands tied. It's going to be, oh my gosh. We made so many gains on KuCoin. Now we're going to have more. It's going to be crazy. Only time will tell, but I'm so excited for what's coming for us lifers, everybody. Shout out to everybody here with the lifers. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in, kicking it with me. Wow. And we got bots that find coins in my trading group. We got everything set up for you. We got exchange announcements, exchange news, whale bot alerts, the new coins coming, every single thing you need. It's interesting how we're holding 27,187 here, just kind of hanging out. And as I said before, there's a good chance that the 4-hour does want to hold the zone. It's all about the 4-hour just kind of, just getting a huge move. 4 hours about to turn. It looks like we could get a massive move in the 4-hour. Like, we could wake up tomorrow and this whole market could... Another bank having an issue. You know, First Republic looks like they're going to come out with some type of weird news. Like, it doesn't look good over there. I'll be honest. Magic pumping to the upside. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Magic. Looks like it's going for its next little pumpage here. And look, there's a nice little flag for Magic, and it's continuing. Look for that Magic flag to get busy. Magic going all the way to the target. As we said, 31% gains possibly coming. The target for Magic would be 205. Shout out anyone that jumped into Magic. And that thing is continuing to go. That's a trade that's been open and still open in the trading group. Bang. And we're not over trading here. We're just taking what the market gives us one step at a time. One moment at a time, one angle at an angle. Matter on the 7-minute, BABYDOGE and FKX. And see, I was playing. Now you can see I'm working, right? You can see a man at work. So I talked about Matrix IX and they, did it pump up and retest this zone? Does it hit this area? It's interesting. Matter. Antimatter, sorry. Not Matrix IX, antimatter. It's in that same weird pattern where it's like inverted. What I almost want to say is this is how I always usually get around this strange pattern, and that the head fell out of the pattern and you're still in a falling wedge. This eventually wants to break to the upside. I pulled my Fibonacci for bearing. And I do use that as the impulse because we kind of ripped up from there. Guess I could, that really is the whole area though. And we came to the 706 fib level when I used my entire impulse, which is nice that we did bounce off the golden pocket right there. So it gives you kind of hope that you've already made a substantial bounce. Does Matter continue to pump? This thing was pumping when nothing else was. Like, this thing was so hot and it continued to pump so hard. It was crazy. 2-day chart says it's going to go. The daily says it's just getting started. That's a giant cup and handle with a golden cross. If you really look at it. That thing's about to do damage, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I like that. See, I looked at other coins and I was like, eh. Then I looked at this and I was like, Seeing some movement in the markets. This mix wasn't bad tonight. I could go back to this mix. Dude, and the 1 hour, this thing looks great. I like what I'm seeing on multiple time frames for this. Inverted head and shoulder, 1 hour pointing up, 4 hour pointing up, daily pointing up. It just has a smaller volume. If it didn't have a smaller volume, it would be like the best. Okay, Baby Doge and FKX, and I'm out of here for the night, everyone. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. You gotta let the kid eat. You gotta let the man eat. You gotta let me eat. I get hangry. You don't want to see me get hangry. I'm an Aries. I need my food. I'm serious. I eat everything on the plate. I never leave rarely leave anything left. If it's left over, I eat it anyway. So everything's making these like kind of falling wedge flags here. The daily needs to reset. I wouldn't be surprised if the daily did reset, or do we go to massive move? Let's look at our 4 hour. 4 hours resetting too on frac share. You have a major point that you got above. You have your areas here. You have resistance. I was about to say why that line hit there, and there you can see why right there. It just felt like it arbitrarily came out of nowhere to stop there, but now you can see, no, there was a previous resistance. New support right there. I mean, the 2-day chart looks amazing like a lot of coins. You pumped up to the 200 SMA already. The daily's just a little spent unless you double top up here and get a massive move. 22-hour also, to me, needs to cool off. And look, you got this little pattern at play. See that? You might come up one more time, bounce, and then come back down. Just the pattern doesn't look strong at the moment, but I like what I'm seeing. Measured move would take you to about $19. Wow. From $8. What's the market cap on this right now? 655 million? Wow, it's that big? Okay. Oh, this thing could get to move. It just, the way the liquidity looked was... All right, so I'll wait for it to come down and bounce one more time right at 788. This thing can moon. Or I would begin to build the bag of it right around this area, you know, with a stop loss somewhere down in this area. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. You got to do whatever makes you happy. It does, to me, form in some type of consolidated buy zone in this area before a bigger pump to the upside for frac share. All right, man. You guys just added ACH now. Like, it's got to stop. You got to put a thing. No more super chats. I got to eat. I got to eat. And I don't want to piss somebody off. So we got to stop. We got to stop. Stop. I love y'all, but you're trying to get on my nerves. You're trying to see if you could break me and turn me into an angry guy. You can. I'm in a good mood, but I do want to eat my food. All right. I can smell it. All right. I can smell it. All right. And Saturday night, it's nice that I did 2 streams. All right. It's time for me to eat, man. Please forgive me. I love you. No, don't worry, man. You're just running the show, man. I can't not forgive you because you didn't do anything to be forgiven. You're a blessed soul. You're a blessed soul. ACH overbought on the 22. To me, this has to come on down. You know, like this would make more sense. The 22 came back, you know, that's just too high for me. I would wait for that to cool off. All right. Sam, enjoy your night. Enjoy your food. You guys are funny. DXY, what do you think of STX orders? I minted a few. Baby Doge and ACH. DXY, someone asked about. I didn't get a chance to dive into. So we were making a right shoulder, and I said, I hope it makes a right shoulder. And so far, look, it did. And it fell to the downside. Beautiful. So it made my right shoulder, and now I want to see the DXY continue to dump down to 101. So far, so good with everything. 1 hour could flip, but I like what I'm seeing right now, and I'm going to leave it there nice and easy, in and out. Baby Doge spot on BitGet. All right. Which I actually might start trading BitGet. They seem to have a lot of coins that you can get on decentralized exchanges, kind of like MEXC Global. I think I'm going to open up a BitGet and trade with BitGet. I believe there's no reason not to. If possible, if I can. If not, I won't, you know. So here, you know, that looks like it's going to rip. I'll be honest with you. That looks great on the 22. This looks like it's going to rip to the upside. Baby Doge. Look at that. Yeah, Baby Doge looks really good. So... TA on Lunacy executing. Oh my God. I really saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. Shout out to the $103 in chat revenue. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being here. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin one more time. I'll make my last assessment on it, and we'll call it a night. Honestly, it's one of those nights where it's hard for me to tell. It's been tough. You know, it has been tough. I'll give it to you. I'm still short because we're in a rising wedge. We can't get back above shoulder, head, and the shoulder. I call short for the next few hours at least, for the 15-minute. We might come back up, come back in. We might bear trap and come back up. And will my orders get filled? Only time will tell. Super chats, Tor, when do you think alts will run? Stay blessed. Order sushi. What do you think of SDX ordinals? I minted a few. I don't know about them. They must be cool. Ordinals are fun. The onion relayer is hot. The coin you're looking for is TON, though, I believe. TON, or the Telegram channel. Anyway, I'm looking for this to dump to the downside unless we get a massive... You know, the idea is this. Don't, you know what? Open it. I'm more short unless we boom. And then can we retest in a smaller time frame? And I would be getting in on like a 1-minute flag, a 7-minute flag up in here. That'll confirm more bullishness. So, smaller time frame should be able to give me the entry if I need it. And watch now. I'm going to watch Bitcoin likely to drop to the downside here and test 26,800 in my humble opinion. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Also, the liquidity on BOOKMAP suggests the same, but you never know. Link in the description below to BOOKMAP. Link in the description below to MEXC. Trade on MEXC. It's the greatest place to be. Max Global. Least amount of fees in the game. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning and in the trading group. I love you all. I'm going to eat this lamb. I'm going to house it. God bless each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for your time, your most precious asset. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Got Tor wrapped ETH on it just came out, but it's pumping, but it's got no liquidity. Just be careful. It doesn't have a lot of order books, but it is pumping.